Alright everyone, FinalHarps here. I'm gonna get straight to the point. If you're playing Final Fantasy XIV, I guarantee you're trying to figure out a way to level up to 70 or 80 the fastest you can. But you're realizing it's a slow grind. There's multiple ways to do it pretty quickly. The first one is to pay $25 and you get one class or one book that will level up one class to level 70. But the problem is if you're a brand new player, you're going to be stuck trying to do the story mode. And you gotta pay another $25 if you want to skip the story mode. But I recommend not doing that. The story is phenomenal. So I would play it. It drags on in the beginning. Yeah, it's very slow, very like, but it's all good. That's just how the game goes. Now, if you do choose to do that, just play story mode. At least you won't have to worry about like leveling up or anything or getting stuck in the main story quest, which is really cool. The next step is dungeons. When you do dungeons, you get a ton of experience. You level your first one up at 15, then like every other 2 to 3 levels you get another one. So as you're leveling up and you're doing dungeons, just keep queuing for them. If you're a tank or healer, it's like instant queue usually. But if you're leveling up as DPS, you'll notice you'll have a wait time. It's like, oh my god, I got stuff I gotta do. Then as soon as you go to the bathroom, you got your pants drop, shing, you're like, no! Running back to the computer or controller and trying to press yes before like a time runs out, and you're like, damn it. But if you're a DPS, the next step is to do fates if you're stuck in a queue waiting for a dungeon. So you do some fates, then ching, you're in. You're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, while if there's no phase or whatever, you got main story quests. That is one of the things that's going to give you a ton of experience. But the problem is, you run out of main story quests. Or, like, you don't have any more. You're trying to level 2nd class now. You're like, shit, what do I do? Anyway, you got the main story quest and you got side quests. I recommend not really worrying about side quests, especially if you're a new player. Just worry about the side quests that have a that's blue that has a plus symbol on it, because that will unlock something in the game, which is really cool. You either get a dungeon or some new class or just something new in the game. It's really cool and useful. Now, you also have leaves, which you get a certain allowance per day, but I recommend using that for your crafting classes, because you can just do a churn in and instantly level them up real quickly. That's not what I'm trying to talk about. I'm trying to talk about the battle classes, the main meat of the game, where you're like, ah! Anyway, the last thing's Hunter's Logs, but the problem with that's not for every class. It's only for some. So anyway, that's the breakdown. This is just very quickly explaining how to level up quickly, and those are the fastest ways. So I'm going to put a list down below so that way you can read if I rambled off a little too quickly, but I just wanted to make a quick video. Anyway, if you liked this video, please like it, and also if you want more content like this, subscribe down below. Thank you.